Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween.
No, this is Bombat no good, sir.
It's Halloween, everybody make a scene, trick or treat.
I am the Pumpkin King!
Kill him! You suck!
You totally got your ass kicked by furries, dude. Again.
You suck!
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with 31 horror toys in 31 days! And today we're taking a look at another Five Nights at Freddy's figure. It's Nightmare Chica, who comes with the head of Nightmare. And it's interesting, in this version of Chica, Chica's holding Mr. Cupcake. It's not a separate piece, but actually molded in, which is kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Chica in the packaging, very similar to everything we've seen thus far in these waves. It says Five Nights at Freddy's at the top, got the Funko logo, got the bear. It says Nightmare Chica. We get the little build apart for Nightmare, ha ha ha. And yeah, you can collect all five to build this figure. Nothing on the sides. As per usual, there is the artwork at the top. There's the figure and build apart, and hey, yeah, you can build a figure out of this. And here's the back of the packaging with all the other figures to build this one, which is very, very cool. You get Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Nightmare, Foxy, and Funtime Foxy. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Chica out of box and see what we think. So here we have Nightmare Chica out of the packaging, and I really do like this figure. The QC has been pretty good so far on the figures. The joints have been pretty stiff, but I noticed a lot of them, you've got to turn them around. It's like the elbows are backwards, and you've got to spin them around, which is interesting. Chica does come with the main body component for Nightmare, and it's on a ball joint, or swivel at least up here. It doesn't really move up and down much, and then we get the four ball joints to connect the other pieces onto. Very different quality of figure than the other Funko figures in this wave. But I'm definitely digging the Chica. This might be one of my favorites so far in the wave. I love how the ripped up head goes all the way around. I think that is very cool. As far as articulation goes, very similar to Freddy. Head moves back and forth, doesn't move up and down much at all. There's the ball joint at the shoulder that twists and turns. Same at the elbow, and then the hand also twists. That also twists here with Mr. Cupcake. Oh, God, Mr. Cupcake. You're evil too. And then we've got the twist at the waist, which is much better on Chica than it was on Freddy. We've got the ball joints at the hips, but the way it's designed, it's not going to move too terribly much. And then we've got the ball joint at the knee itself with, again, nothing at the feet, and that's got to be for stabilization to make sure that the figures are going to stand proper, because if those joints did go weak, they would just kind of flop over. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I really do like the design on this one. This might be my favorite one so far out of the batch. I like the red and blue kind of 3D looking eyes it's got going on. Mr. Cupcake looks all neat and evil. I love the teeth on the bill there, and I love how it goes all the way to the back of the skull. It's just ripped up all the way around. We see a few metal struts in the back of his head holding the bottom jaw up to the top. All the distress marks on the fur, how it's all ripped up. That looks really, really cool. The paint apps on this, very, very nice, kind of black dark wash, and the Let's Eat bib is all kinds of tore up. I think they just did a remarkable job as far as getting this shredded and just looking evil as hell. So taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, I like how it's got the spiked fingernails coming out of the hands. all the ripped up fur and the lacerations. The fact that, like Freddy, the top and bottom torsos are separated, and you can see the spine and the fur just kind of hanging there. All the gashes, the paint apps look good. Just that nice black wash into the yellow just makes it look really, really dirty and dank. It looks like it would smell like mold or something. I don't know. And it kind of looks like a jack-o'-lantern on his back. I just noticed as it's spinning around there. But yeah, overall, I think they did a good job with the paint apps and the sculpt work on this figure. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Again, tore up, ripped up, shredded. Looks good. The paint wash looks nice. All the silver down on the bottom of the legs looks good. I like how the robotic pieces are coming out of the little duck feet. And I think the duck feet look better with the 3 toes. It looks more cartoon duck-like to me than the original figure did. So that is a good thing. And, you know, again, while the feet don't have any articulation, I think that's for stabilization. It definitely stands well. And, I mean, they did a really solid job of just making him look all dirty, dank, and nasty. For comparison, here we have a Nightmare Chica with Chica from Wave 1 and completely different sculpts on these figures. First and foremost, aside from the Nightmare deco on this one has a much wider beak than this one does, which is interesting. The feathers are done a little bit different, but they're pretty similar. And the Let's Eat looks smaller on this one, both in the Let's Eat logo and the confetti that's on it. Probably because it's all ripped up and a bit shorter. And let's see what else. The other big thing I notice as far as the design goes are the feet. The Nightmare one has 3 toes and this one has 2 toes. This one also has the silver tips on the toes in the pristine format versus if you look at this one, it doesn't, without the toes being ripped open. They're orange all the way to the end, and it's more duck-like on this one. So, yeah, kind of interesting. I love how this one's got the red and green, or red and blue eyes. That's pretty cool, but very, very different design changes from the first figure to the second. So is Nightmare Chica something that you want in your Five Nights at Freddy's collection? Well, again, if you're building this figure wave, then you're going to need Chica. I like the Nightmare incarnation. I think it is an improvement over the original. I'd like an original design based on this with the 3 toes and the bigger beak. I just think it looks better for some reason. But overall, I think they did a good job as far as capturing that torn up look of the figure. The Cupcake, I really like him, but I wish he was separated. In the first one, Mr. Cupcake came on a little plate, whereas Chica's holding this one. If nothing else, give us a swappable hand or something, but I would really have preferred if Mr. Cupcake was separate like in the original wave. But, oh well. So, there he is, or she is, Nightmare Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's for 31 horror toys in 31 days.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.